someone I love dearly, dude, and I'm never gonna stop loving her. I'm never gonna stop checking in on her.
That's Justin Bieber, not just talking about anyone, but Selena, the one who's always had a hold on him, and it's clear she still does. Love isn't a word he tosses around lightly. If you've followed their story, you know it's been a roller coaster, full of highs, lows, and everything in between. But did we miss something about them? Could the real story, the one we never expected, still be playing out? Justin Bieber reveals feelings for Selena. Justin Bieber has always been a bit of an open book when it comes to his feelings for Selena Gomez. Even after all the drama, the breakups, and the years apart, it's clear that Selena still holds a special place in his heart. That's why when he released his 2021 track Ghost, fans couldn't help but feel like it was his way of reaching out to her. The song is all about the longing for someone you can't be with anymore, but still wish you could connect with. It's the kind of song that makes you think he's talking directly to Selena, even though they're no longer together. In Ghost, Justin sings about missing someone and wanting to keep their presence alive, even if they're not physically there. It's an emotional confession that seems to hint at his unresolved feelings for his past love. Considering how important Selena was in his life, it wouldn't be a stretch to think that this song is his way of expressing everything he couldn't say before. The beauty of the track lies in its universal message. Anyone who has ever lost someone can relate. But for fans who followed Justin and Selena's roller coaster romance, it felt like a little glimpse into his heart, still carrying the echoes of their past love. When Selena Gomez got engaged in December 2024, it sent shockwaves through the internet. Fans were buzzing about the news, but they were even more curious about Justin Bieber's reaction. Just a few days later, Justin posted a selfie with his wife, Hailey, but what caught everyone's attention was the music playing in the background. He had Lizzie McAlpine's All My Ghosts on repeat, a song known for its haunting lyrics about love, loss, and the ghosts of past relationships. Now that raised some eyebrows. Why would Justin share such a deeply emotional track right after Selena's engagement? It made fans wonder if he was feeling some type of way about the news. The timing was just too coincidental. Was he still holding on to feelings for Selena, or was this his way of processing the news in his own way? The whole situation fueled speculation. Some fans thought he was showing that the past wasn't truly behind him, even though he was happily married to Hailey. The post, with the song's melancholic vibe, felt like an emotional release, as if Justin was confronting his past and the love he still might have for Selena, ghosts from a time that never quite disappeared. In a 2015 Complex interview, Justin Bieber opened up about his relationship with Selena Gomez in a way that truly caught fans' attention. He described it as feeling like a marriage, which really made people stop and think. At the time, their relationship had been full of ups and downs, yet Justin's words painted a picture of something deeper, something far more serious and intense than anyone might have realized. For Justin, it wasn't just about the headlines or the public drama. It was about a real connection, one that felt like a lifelong commitment. To him, Selena wasn't just an ex or a past love. She was someone who he had shared his life with in a way that felt permanent. The way he described it made it clear that their bond wasn't just a fling or a passing romance. It was a relationship that shaped him, that tested him, and that left a lasting impact. Fans of both Justin and Selena couldn't help but feel the weight of his words. For all the heartbreak and public moments, there was a real depth to what they had. His comment made it clear, whatever happened between them, it was serious. And for Justin, it seems those feelings have never fully faded. When Justin Bieber released his 2015 album, Purpose, fans quickly picked up on something interesting. Several tracks seemed to be about trying to win Selena Gomez back. The songs Sorry and Mark My Words stood out the most, and it didn't take long for fans to connect the dots. Sorry, with its catchy beat and apologetic tone, felt like a direct plea for forgiveness. The lyrics, "Is it too late now to say sorry?" seemed like Justin was hoping to make things right with someone he still deeply cared for. Many believed that person was Selena, especially given their complicated history. Then there was Mark My Words, a slower, more emotional track where Justin sings about wanting to prove he's changed. The way he poured his heart into these songs suggested he wasn't just moving on from the past, he was desperately trying to fix it. The timing of the album's release, shortly after his breakup with Selena, added even more weight to the speculation. Listening to these tracks, it was clear Justin wasn't just making music for his fans, he was making it for Selena too. His vulnerability in these songs showed just how much he was still affected by their relationship and how badly he wanted a second chance. The 2011 Billboard Music Awards will always be remembered for one unforgettable moment. Justin Bieber kissed Selena Gomez on stage in front of millions. It was a bold, beautiful move that sent fans into a frenzy. This wasn't just any kiss, it was a public declaration of their affection, a rare and intimate moment shared with the world. At the time, Justin and Selena were at the height of their relationship, and this kiss felt like a confirmation of just how serious things were between them. They had been spotted together before, but this was different. With cameras rolling and millions watching, Justin leaned in and kissed Selena, showing the world just how much he cared. The moment was filled with so much emotion. It wasn't just about the physical act, it was about the vulnerability and love they were willing to show. For fans, it was was like witnessing a fairy tale come to life. It wasn't just a kiss, it was a symbol of the deep connection they had, a moment frozen in time. That kiss marked one of the most romantic and public displays of affection in pop culture at the time, and it's a moment that still lives on in the memories of those who watched it unfold. In a 2015 interview with Access Hollywood, Justin Bieber opened up about his feelings for Selena Gomez in a way that left fans both heartbroken and moved. He told the interviewer that he would always love Selena, and that no matter what happened between them, he wanted to check in on her. Those words hit hard, especially since they had gone through their share of ups and downs, with their breakup still fresh at the time. What made this statement so powerful was the depth of care Justin showed. Even after everything they'd been through, it was clear that his feelings for Selena went beyond just romantic love. It was as if he was still holding on to the desire to keep her safe, to shield her from the hurt they both had endured. For fans, it was a reminder of how strong their connection had been, even if it was no longer a part of their present. Justin's words gave fans a glimpse into his vulnerability. It wasn't just about the relationship, it was about the love, the respect, and the wish to see each other happy, whether together or apart. And while their love story might have ended, his promise to protect her felt like a beautiful tribute to what they once shared. In a 2016 interview with GQ, Justin Bieber got real about the impact his breakup with Selena Gomez had on him. For the first time, he openly admitted that it affected him deeply, a rare moment of vulnerability from the usually guarded pop star. This wasn't just some passing comment, it was a heartfelt confession that showed just how much their split had shaped him. What really stood out was when Justin said, "Part of me still loves her." That line hit hard, leaving fans wondering if there was still a lingering spark between them. Despite everything that had happened, Justin's words made it clear that his feelings for Selena were far from gone. It was as if a part of him would always hold on to what they once shared, even if there were some they were no longer together. In that moment, Justin wasn't just talking about the end of a relationship. He was acknowledging how deeply intertwined their lives had been, how impossible it was to just erase the feelings that came with it. For anyone who's ever experienced a love that doesn't fade, Justin's admission felt all too real. Even years later, part of him still carried the weight of their love story, proving that some relationships leave an imprint that time can't erase. Justin Bieber's social media has always been a place where fans closely watch every post, every caption, and every picture. Over the years, many have noticed that his cryptic captions and throwback photos often seem to have a deeper meaning, one that's tied to his past with Selena Gomez. It's like he's sending subtle messages without saying too much, leaving fans to piece the puzzle together. For example, Justin will post an old picture of him and Selena, and the caption will be something like, "Just a throwback, calm down." Fans can't help but wonder if he's reflecting on their past, holding on to the memories that were once so special. The way Justin drops these hints on social media makes it feel like he's not fully letting go of that chapter, even as he moves forward with his life and his marriage to Hailey. It's not just about the pictures, it's the timing too. Sometimes these throwback posts pop up around significant dates or moments related to Selena, which only fuels the speculation. It's like Justin is keeping the door slightly open to that part of his life, and fans can't help but wonder if it's a way of showing that he still carries a piece of Selena with him, no matter where he goes. In a 2022 podcast, Hailey Bieber opened up about a moment in Justin's past that many fans had wondered about for years, his 2018 reunion with Selena Gomez. Hailey revealed that this meeting gave Justin the emotional closure he needed, suggesting that there was still some unfinished business between him and Selena, even after all that had happened. This was a huge revelation, as it painted a picture of Justin trying to tie up loose ends from his past. Hailey's words hinted that despite everything, his marriage to Hailey, his life moving forward, there were still unresolved emotions tied to Selena. The way Hailey spoke about it made it clear that this reunion wasn't just a casual catch-up. It was an important moment for Justin, a chance to confront his past and find peace with it. For fans, this insight into Justin's emotional journey added a layer of complexity to his relationship with Selena. It wasn't just about a brief encounter, it was about healing and letting go of something that had lingered for so long. Hailey's admission showed that sometimes, even when you think you've moved on, there are parts of your heart that need a little more time to heal. Even after marrying Hailey, Justin Bieber's actions on social media have kept fans talking, especially when it comes to his interactions with Selena Gomez. He's been spotted liking old photos of Selena and even acknowledging her birthdays, which only fuels the ongoing speculation about their past relationship. It's like Justin can't quite escape the shadow of Selena, no matter how much time passes or how far he moves forward in his life. What makes it even more interesting is that Justin is happily married to Hailey, yet these little gestures seem to suggest that Selena still has a place in his heart. Fans are quick to notice every like, every comment, and every post, and many believe these small actions show there's more to the story than just friendship. It's almost as if Justin is acknowledging the deep connection he once shared with Selena, even if he's not openly talking about it. For some, these actions are innocent and harmless, but for others, they're a sign that Justin hasn't fully let go of the past. Whether it's a nostalgic look back or a subtle reminder of something he still holds dear, Justin's social media moves keep the conversation alive, leaving fans wondering if there's more to the story than meets the eye. While Justin's words and music have repeatedly hinted at lingering emotions for Selena, it's their shared history, the highs, the heartbreaks, and everything in between, that reveals just how deep their connection once ran. From romance to heartbreak, Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez's relationship started like something out of a secret teen romance novel. They first began dating quietly in late 2010, keeping their love under wraps while the world watched. But of course, the secret didn't last long. In 2011, they made their big debut as a couple at the Vanity Fair Oscars party, and that's when the world officially met the ultimate teen power couple. The moment was unforgettable. Here they were, two of the biggest young stars of the time, walking the red carpet hand in hand, looking absolutely smitten with each other. It was the first time they openly displayed their love, and fans couldn't get enough of it. From that moment on, Justin and Selena were inseparable in the public eye, showing up at award shows, taking vacations, and giving fans a glimpse into their picture-perfect romance. It was the start of an intense love story that would captivate the world. Once Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez went public with their relationship, they quickly became one of the most talked-about teen power couples in Hollywood. Everywhere they went, the cameras followed. Whether it was at award shows, on vacation, or just out for a casual date, they were always the center of attention. They were young, successful, and in love, and the world couldn't get enough of them. Award shows were especially memorable for the couple. They were often spotted sitting side by side, sharing sweet moments or laughing together, giving fans a glimpse into their chemistry. The couple's matching outfits, playful banter, and undeniable connection made them the picture-perfect duo. But it wasn't just the red carpets. Vacations were another place where Justin and Selena's love seemed to shine. From tropical getaways to cozy get-togethers, they were often seen enjoying their time away from the spotlight, looking completely at ease with each other. Fans adored them. They were the couple everyone rooted for, the ones who seemed like they had it all. Their public outings were filled with smiles, hugs, and that fresh excitement of a young love story unfolding. Justin and Selena truly embodied what it meant to be a young Hollywood couple, and it felt like the world was watching their every move. But unfortunately, like many young relationships, theirs wasn't without its ups and downs. Between 2012 and 2014, Justin and Selena's romance became a whirlwind of breakups and reunions, each one making headlines. The couple seemed to be stuck in a cycle. One minute, they were the perfect couple, and the next, they were apart. Each breakup created a media frenzy, with fans and tabloids alike wondering what went wrong this time. The reasons for their splits were often rumored to be everything from trust issues to the pressures of their public lives. But just when it seemed like they were done for good, they would surprise everyone by getting back together, proving that their love was anything but simple. Their on-again, off-again relationship had people wondering, was this time different? Could they truly make it work? Through all the drama, though, their connection never seemed to fade, making their roller coaster love story one of the most talked about of the decade. By late 2014, Selena Gomez dropped a song that seemed to say everything fans were wondering: "The heart wants what it wants." The track was raw, emotional, and filled with heartbreak, and many believed it was Selena's way of saying goodbye to Justin once and for all. The lyrics spoke of confusion, pain, and the complexity of love, making it clear that she was struggling with moving on from a relationship that had meant so much. The music video only deepened the speculation. In it, Selena looks vulnerable, reflecting on a love that had hurt her, but was still a part of her. It felt like a personal farewell, not just to Justin, but to the whole whirlwind of their relationship. For fans, it was almost like Selena was closing a chapter and putting the past to rest. With "The Heart Wants What It Wants," Selena made it clear that her heart was still caught in the pull of a love she could never quite shake off, even if it was time to let go. In 2015, things took another turn for Justin and Selena as trust issues and cheating rumors began to surface, causing another breakup that set the media on fire. It seemed like every tabloid had a new story about what went wrong, with whispers of infidelity and jealousy clouding their already complicated relationship. Fans were shocked, and the gossip only made things worse, fueling a frenzy that took over social media and the headlines. As the rumors piled up, both Justin and Selena faced a constant battle to protect their privacy while dealing with the intense pressure from the public. The trust issues seemed to be the final straw, and despite their deep connection, the relationship couldn't survive this new level of scrutiny. This breakup felt different. It wasn't just about two young people navigating love, it was about the weight of betrayal and the heartbreak that comes with it. In 2016, things took a dramatic turn when Justin and Selena's relationship hit a new low, this time on social media. After Justin posted a photo with his new girlfriend, Sophia Richie, things quickly got messy. Selena left a comment on Justin's post, hinting at how he was treating his fans and his relationships. The comment didn't go unnoticed, sparking a fiery exchange between them. In the aftermath of their heated online spat, both Justin and Selena made a bold move. They unfollowed each other on Instagram. The gesture felt like the ultimate sign that they were done, at least on social media. It was like they were drawing a clear line between their past and whatever was left of their connection. celebration. For fans, this moment felt like the final nail in the coffin. Their relationship had always been full of public drama, but this time it seemed like they were officially cutting ties. Social media had never felt so personal. After a brief reunion in 2018, Justin and Selena's love story came to a heartbreaking end one last time. They had rekindled their romance for a few months, but the spark that had once been so strong seemed to have faded. Despite the intense chemistry and history they shared, something just wasn't working anymore. The split in March 2018 felt like the final chapter in their complicated relationship. Fans had hoped they would make it work, but it became clear that their love story had run its course. For Selena, it was a painful but necessary step forward. After all the back and forth, it seemed that both of them needed closure and space to heal. Their breakup, while sad, was a sign of growth for both. It allowed them to move on and focus on their own journeys. Selena with her health and music, Justin with his own personal healing. For fans, it was a bittersweet ending, but one that showed sometimes love just isn't enough to overcome everything. After her final breakup with Justin in 2018, Selena made a brave decision that shocked many. She checked into rehab for emotional health. It wasn't just about recovering from a breakup, it was about taking back control of her life. The constant emotional ups and downs of her relationship with Justin had clearly left her drained, and Selena knew it was time to focus on herself. Her choice to seek help was powerful. It showed fans that even celebrities face tough times and need to prioritize their well-being. Selena had always been open about the challenges she faced, but this move was different. It was about healing, both mentally and emotionally. For Selena, it was a moment of self-care and growth, reminding everyone that taking time for yourself isn't a sign of weakness, but a path to strength. It was a fresh start, one that would lead her to become even more open and empowered in her personal journey. Just a few months after his final breakup with Selena, Justin made headlines again, this time for something completely unexpected. In July 2018, he got engaged to Hailey Baldwin, stunning fans around the world. The news seemed to come out of nowhere. One minute, Justin was navigating a complicated breakup, and the next, he was preparing to marry someone else. But the surprises didn't stop there. By September of the same year, Justin and Hailey tied the knot in a private ceremony, shocking even more people. It was fast, it was unexpected, and it left fans reeling. Some were thrilled for him, while others couldn't help but wonder if he was moving on too quickly. Regardless of the timing, Justin and Hailey's whirlwind romance was undeniable. It was clear that they had a strong connection and were ready to start a new chapter together. For Justin, marrying Hailey seemed like the fresh start he needed. In 2020, Selena Gomez released Lose You to Love Me, and it quickly became clear that the song was about her painful final breakup with Justin. The lyrics were raw and emotional, with Selena singing about losing herself in a relationship before finding the strength to let go. It was like she was pouring her heart out, revealing the deep pain and the growth that came from it. The track wasn't just about heartbreak, it was about finding emotional closure. Selena sang about reclaiming her power after everything she'd been through with Justin. For fans, it was a bittersweet moment. Hearing her voice so vulnerable, yet so strong, confirmed that she had truly moved on. She had healed. The song became a symbol of emotional release, showing that sometimes you have to let go of someone to fully love yourself again. Selena had finally found peace, and Lose You to Love Me was her way of telling the world. But even after the public breakups and emotional fallout, there were moments that reignited hope. Could love like theirs really disappear? Or was there always a chance for one last chapter? A possible reunion? There was growing speculation that Justin and Selena might be rekindling their romance after some time apart. The idea of a possible reunion seemed more likely as they were spotted biking together in LA. The sight of them casually enjoying each other's company again sparked hope in fans, who wondered if they were starting over and giving their relationship another shot. It was a simple yet telling moment that suggested they were reconnecting on a deeper level after everything they'd been through. Not long after, Justin and Selena were seen kissing at a hockey game, confirming they were indeed back together. The kiss, shared in such a public setting, was like a declaration of their reconciliation. It was a sweet, genuine moment that made it clear they were giving their love another try. For many, this wasn't just a kiss. It was a symbol of the bond they still shared, even after all the ups and downs. It felt like they were letting the world know that despite everything, they still had something special. Justin and Selena seemed to confirm their reunion even further when they spent Valentine's Day together, marking a special day with shared moments. They attended church together, giving fans a glimpse of their renewed connection, looking calm and content in each other's company. But the day didn't stop there. It was also a big moment for Justin, as they attended his dad's wedding. For many, this felt like a real sign that they were moving forward together. A wedding is a huge event, and for Selena to be there with Justin, so involved in his life, showed just how much they had rekindled. It wasn't just about romantic gestures, but about sharing important moments with someone you care about deeply. Fans couldn't help but feel that things were finally falling into place for them. The combination of church, family, and love on such an important day seemed like the perfect mix for their relationship to grow even stronger. Selena made it clear to the world that she and Justin still had feelings for each other when she once posted a sweet birthday message for him. She called him super cool, a casual yet affectionate way to show her admiration. Fans were quick to catch the hint, seeing the playful message as confirmation of their rekindled romance. It wasn't just the words, it was the public display of care and connection between them. The post wasn't a grand declaration, but it didn't need to be. It was simple and genuine, just like their relationship. By calling him super cool, Selena showed that despite everything they had been through, she still had a deep fondness for him. For fans, it was a sign that things were serious once again. It wasn't just about celebrating Justin's birthday. It was a way for Selena to subtly tell the world they were back together, and they were stronger for it. Even though Justin and Selena hadn't officially been in contact since their final breakup, their music seemed to speak volumes about their past relationship. In 2020, both artists released songs that seemed to reference their shared history, leaving fans buzzing with excitement. Selena's Lose You to Love Me became an instant hit, with many interpreting the lyrics as a reflection of her emotional journey through their breakup. The song's raw vulnerability and heartbreak had fans convinced that it was a final closure for their love story. In 2022, Bieber's wife Hailey took a stand to clear the air about the ongoing rumors surrounding her relationship with Justin and Selena. She publicly stated that there was no overlap between her and Selena, putting to rest the idea of a love triangle that had been a hot topic for years. It was her way of addressing the constant speculation and setting the record straight for fans. However, while Hailey's statement ended the rumors, it also hinted at something deeper. Her words, though meant to bring closure, suggested that there might still be some unresolved tension between the three. Fans couldn't help but wonder if there was more to the story, even if Hailey was trying to reassure everyone. The past love triangle wasn't just about Justin and Selena. It seemed to have left a lasting impact on everyone involved, including Hailey. The comment gave fans insight into the complexities of their relationships and left many wondering if time could truly heal all old wounds. In early 2024, fans couldn't help but notice something interesting happening between Justin and Selena. After a series of similar posts and a few perfectly timed interactions online, speculation began to swirl about whether they were in touch again. It wasn't anything overt, but the timing of their posts seemed too coincidental to ignore. Fans pointed out that both Justin and Selena had shared photos that seemed to mirror each other's vibe, with subtle hints of nostalgia. However, in December 2024, Selena's engagement likely put an end to the hopes of a romantic reunion with Justin. The news came as a surprise to many, signaling that Selena had fully moved on and was ready to embrace the next chapter of her life. Fans who had long hoped for a Justin-Selena comeback were left with mixed feelings. It seemed like the final confirmation that their love story, as a couple, was truly over. However, even with this new development, the fascination with their parallel lives didn't fade. Fans continued to closely follow both Selena, eagerly watching as their paths evolved separately. There's something about their shared history that keeps people intrigued. Whether it's their music, their occasional interactions, or the way their lives have unfolded, the connection between them remains a source of curiosity. Even though their romantic chapter has closed, the interest in their journey is far from over, and fans still love to keep track of where their stories lead. Thanks for watching. If you had a good time, keep the adventure alive by clicking on one of the suggested videos on your screen right now for more amazing content.